Hey everyone, this is Cody back with another Tech Tip Tuesday. Now, in our last video, we learned how to navigate an online form that included edit fields and checkboxes. But as you may have guessed, not every form is only going to have edit fields and checkboxes, right? Well, today we will be continuing our journey, learning how to use your screen reader to fill out online forms, but this time we will be talking about how to navigate another field type. Radio buttons. That's right here today on Tech Tip Tuesday. So before you begin, make sure you have watched our previous video on filling out an online form with a screen reader. If you haven't, go back and watch that video before continuing here. Let's do a little review. Last time, we learned how online forms are made up of different field types. We learned how you can navigate between fields with the Tab key because all form fields are clickable. And we also learned how to specifically navigate two field types: edit fields, those fields you can type in, and checkboxes. Remember those multiple choice questions where you can choose more than one answer. And today, we are going to continue that journey by talking about radio buttons. Similar to checkboxes, radio buttons are multiple choice questions, but the difference is that with radio buttons, you can only select one answer. And this makes them a little bit more difficult to navigate. Let me show you how. Similar to last time, I have a practice form that I'll be using to demonstrate. You can find a link to that form in the description if you'd like to follow along. Let's start by pressing the Tab key to move to my first question.
Document. Practice Form 2, Radio Buttons Grouping. What day is it today? Grouping required. Monday. Radio button not checked, 1 of 7.
Notice how, just like a checkbox question, my screen reader will first read the question, what day is it today, right? Then the option, Monday, and then it will tell me the type of field, radio button, and finally, my screen reader will tell me if the option is checked or unchecked. In this case, it is unchecked. Now, if it was Monday, you could select this option with the space bar, just like with the checkbox question. But it's not Monday today, it's actually Tuesday, so I'll need to move down to my next option. Instead of pressing the Tab key to move on to the next option, like in a checkbox question, this is a radio buttons question. So instead, I'll use my up and down arrow keys to cycle through my options to get to Tuesday. Let me do it now.
Tuesday. Radio button checked, 2 of 7.
Perfect. And as you might have heard, once I move to another option, it automatically checks that option for me. I know that because it said Tuesday, radio button checked. Pretty cool, right? Now, as cool as that is, this creates a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Let's say that I just want to read the rest of my options. Not select them, just read them. What would I do? Well, I would still move to the next option with my down arrow key, just like this.
Wednesday. Radio button checked, 3 of 7.
But as you can hear, once I move down to the Wednesday option, it has now selected Wednesday. Here's what you need to remember about radio buttons. Your screen reader will select the last option that you are on. That means if I move down to Thursday before tabbing away from the question, like this,
Thursday. Radio button checked, 4 of 7.
well, then my answer on that question will be, what do you think? That's right, it's going to be Thursday. Instead, I'll need to move back up to Tuesday.
Wednesday. Radio button checked. Tuesday. Radio button checked, 2 of 7.
Before tabbing to the next question.
What month is it?
Try this on your own using the practice form linked in the description. It may take some time to get used to, but with some regular practice, you will get the hang of it. In our final video in this series, we will be taking a look at one more type of edit field, and that is combo boxes. This one is arguably the most complex and also the most common field that you might find in an online form. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications button below so you don't miss that video. Until then, we'll see you next time right here on Tech Tip Tuesday.